Welcome to another episode, Middle Ground with JLE Ground Floor, where we can agree to disagree and still be family. Bang the camera. That's the theme song. What up, though, for my second album, JLE World. I'm your host, CEO, Jeffrey L. Edwards, my awesome, amazing co-host, Teri. Got another great talk for you today, another great panel, some recurring people you've seen before. Have a good time. Today's topic will be about how do you build a family foundation. I did a little research, came up with a few scriptures, because I'm gonna go to scriptures first, get those out the way. Genesis 2:18, and the Lord God said, "It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him help me for him." And then Genesis 2:24, there shall a man leave his father and his mother and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. I read those scriptures because the foundation everybody would like to get to is marriage, and that order tends to be God, spouse, and family. So
Right.
along the way, people tend to put spouse and family on the same line, have a lot of disagreements. And how you probably relate this to now, even if you're not married, in my opinion, I still believe that's still the same foundation, because who wants to give away their youth to someone that don't make them a priority? They do something
What
else.
you say? I didn't hear you.
I was saying that who wants to be with someone that will still put like everybody else above them, even if you're not
I heard you. I just wanted you to repeat it. Go
married. I see you on son. Okay.
ahead. I'm on
So
one.
so we're gonna talk on this topic with the current guest, Jonathan Edwards, current guest, Doug Cobb, and I believe the Davises will be in once they get situated. But before we go to them, what's your take on it, Terry? So I did too much talking.
Yeah, I mean, I always have an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Very non-judgmental person. However, I keep an opinion. Um, I've been there, and I I've always been the type of person that's gonna put my mate first. Um, Anybody that knows me knows that. And that's how I feel. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like whatever works for you in your household,
Mm-hmm.
I, that's perfectly fine. But I know for me and my friends and family and crew or whatnot, like I'm respecting them in their situation. I'm not gonna have too many opinions about them and their man and their situation. You know what I mean? Like I'm keeping it
Mm-hmm.
real clean. If my homegirl is mad at her man, she mad at him. When she's back cool with him, she's back cool with him. That ain't none of my business. You know what I'm saying? And
Uh,
just I respect all of that. And then with the roles, I just me personally, if you're in a relationship and you have a man and he's handling all those manly things, then I'm gonna need you as a woman to handle all them womanly things. You know what I mean? You can vent, but like other than that, be quiet now.
yeah, and definitely
Let's be
plays
quiet.
it plays a factor in what a female sees growing up in her home too. Like you might have
Um,
one that might see a woman catering to the man, and maybe her siblings might say, I ain't doing that crap."
Absolutely,
So they saw the
absolutely.
same thing, but got something different out of it.
Absolutely, definitely, and we've spoken about that. And I would definitely say I know for me and my family, I would say that that's the case just from things that I've seen. I know for me and I won't say all of my like I've had so many long term relationships, but
Hmm.
and me of my and my couple um my two long term relationships, I was that person. You know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna clean up, I'm gonna do all of those things. I'm gonna, I guess serve in that way.
Okay.
Um, but I don't mind that. I don't look at it that way. I don't look at it as if I'm bowing down to anybody or anything like that.
Hmm.
That's just my role, that's just my position. But it's not something that somebody is making me do either. You know what I mean? And to me, that's what I've spoken on before, getting with like minded people. The same way, I don't want to get with a man that I have to say, well, why don't you do this for me? And why don't you do that for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do
Hmm.
that. If we're like minded, you're doing the things and I'm doing the things.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But I think, I don't, yeah. And I've seen people that grew up in the same situation that I did that feel like, oh no, nah, my mama did that, but I ain't doing all of that. He can go get that plate. I cooked that food. He can go get that plate. But for me, after I cook, I don't even care if I'm mad at dude. I'm making his plate first. Like, that's automatic. I thought it was, but
Yeah. All right. Let's bring in the panel. What up, John? Oh, let me get to this screen. Make it better. There we go.
Hey!
What up,
Yeah,
what up, baby?
everybody.
What's good, y'all?
Oh, I'm good.
It's an interesting topic because everybody swear this gonna sound like an old rap song. Everybody want to get married but don't pay dues.
Okay.
I mean, everybody said, "Oh, the roles of a man and a woman is this. It's different now. This ain't when our mother and fathers growing up. I mean, white, traditionally used to be the woman. This is what used to happen. Facts. Woman stayed at home. Man went out and worked. She mans the household. Old boy made the money. They sat down. They figured out, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to get Junior through college or help him do whatever he's going to do with life. And they raised their family. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, everybody like, okay, some gender roles have changed. You got the woman. She basically wearing the pants. Old dude wearing the skirt. She at work all day. My man sitting on his butt doing nothing. And it'd be different if he had a goal. If he was like, okay, he was in school. If he made like his money was here and her money was here. But at some point, he's going to level off. When he get to where he going, don't even aspire to do that no more. Everybody just want to hook up and then figure this shit out later. That's it. And I'm not talking about getting married. That's far and few.
I think that's just a personal opinion, an optional thing anyways.
It ain't I'm giving you what I see.
Yeah. Oh no, that's definitely what's happening. You're correct on that.
And with everybody said,
I've seen some stats, and the black family has seen a spike in people getting married, even though the divorce rate is still high.
Because when they get married, it's like, okay.
Right. Getting married is not a problem.
They take their dating face off. They take their dating face off. Now you with this person all the time.
Right.
They looking like,
oh no.
Wait, bro.
Yeah, getting married is not don't seem to be the problem nowadays. It's staying married.
That's it. But see, when they get to, okay, we married and everybody leave and it's done, so they can't get along. They realize, hell, I don't even like this person.
I mean, yeah, that's absolutely true. But we're talking about roles. You get what I'm saying? Right. And in that, even the role that you just described, the role setup that you just described, where that man is sitting at home and that woman is going out. Now, listen, that would never work for me. I'm not going to be attracted at all. I'm not going to be able to kick it with you. If you lose your job, I mean, listen, okay, I know stuff happens. Go, do whatever it is that people do when they lose jobs and hurry up and get another one. Whatever it is that people do, figure it out. But me personally, I can't be with someone like that. But for those that do, right, here I come. So for those that do, that I guess works for them. And so that's a gender role reversal. And again, I guess if that works for y'all, that works for y'all. So that's where I'm at as a person. When I'm listening to people and I'm listening to their stories, that don't work for me. I really wouldn't have no respect for it. Dude couldn't even get me lukewarm. But if that works for you, I guess okay. And that's what I mean about people literally having the conversations of like, okay, this is how we're gonna do this. You're gonna stay home with the kids. That's gonna save us on childcare, or however they made him sitting at home make sense. You get what I'm saying? But whatever. But that's still their roles. And so my thing is, how does that follow through? Okay, so is he taking it all away? Is he doing what I said? Is he making that plate? Is he, you know what I'm saying? Like how far is that going?
That's just it. We don't know because that's their business.
And
We
you
just see the beginning part of it.
And I think that's what I believe. I believe whatever setup a couple decides to have for their home and their lives is just that, their business.
We see the beginning part until they get to complain about what they can't stand.
But everybody complains. Everybody vents. There is not a couple that does not vent. I know actually know a couple happy ass couples. Okay. But they still have moments. You know what I'm saying? And they vent. Like that's normal as hell. That's normal.
Okay, but what role do a man supposed to play versus what a woman's supposed to play? Because, and then the reason I'm not saying it like I don't know, I'm saying it like basically there was a feminist movement to where women challenged every position. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all want to be equal, 100%.
Exactly.
Hated it.
They want equal pay.
I know they're gonna come after me, but hated it. I mean, equal pay and all of that. Yes, equal pay. Yes, give me the money. Anything that have to do with money, go on, give it to them.
If you want to be equal, you can change the goddamn tie.
Yes.
You can do everything I can do.
Listen, Jonathan, like I just said, I'm on your side.
I'm just saying, to all those that's listening, now saying, right, well, we want to be equal. Okay, if that means you want to be equal, guess what? Don't call me 2 o'clock and want to talk about your tire blew up. Change it yourself.
Jonathan, I just said I'm gonna have to call y'all when my tire busts. I don't even listen.
Did I not say
that when my tire goes flat, knock on wood?
Did I not say not you?
I don't get out the car when my tire goes flat. I don't even know which tire it is. I'm making a phone call.
Yeah, he wasn't talking to you, Terry. He's just saying in general to other women.
No, this is what I'm saying. I'm speaking for all womenkind that are like me. You know what I'm saying?
You can't ask to be excluded and then take up for the ass. No, that ain't no. Pick a side.
I 100% agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
Oh
man. 100% agree with you.
Well, I agree with equal pay. If they both are CEO, they should both get the same amount.
I agree with equal pay. The rest of it, you can keep it because, first of all, I'm just biologically, we are not the same. You get what I'm saying? I'm not even going to say I'm as strong as you. I'm not going to say, any of that. You get what I'm saying? So for me, that's where it stops. And I know some guys I'm stronger than, but we ain't going to argue that. But at the same time, I mean, physically, but at the same time, and some other ways, but at the same time, I'm not even going to try it. I'm not even going to physically try to prove that to you. You get what I'm saying? I really don't even want you to see that.
But there are some, in some instances where they're like, oh shit, I could be the man up. Okay.
No, I don't even want you to see
I didn't
that.
Say you. I said, but when they get chin checked, don't say nothing. When you swole up,
anything of that nature with this company.
I'm just saying.
No one can check
if you want to talk about
the cops will take them out of there.
No, this plays into roles that we're talking about because there are some women that think, okay, I can do all this, I can beat a dude, I can do this, I can do this, until rubber hits the road and they find.
But do you understand where that came from? Where that comes from? That comes out of necessity. That comes out of having you when you're in a position where you have to do things yourself, you figure it out. So let me say this. So now I'm over here. Now understand, I don't know how to change a tire, or I remember the first time I pulled into the dealership to take my car to be serviced and they were like, pop the hood. I was like, oh child, I'm gonna just get out. Because I didn't even know how to pop the hood. Listen, I didn't know how to do these things because I never had to. Understand that. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like for me as a woman, as the woman that I am, I don't feel like I should have to. And there are those that could argue with me and say, well, girl, you just have to know. There are things you have to know for yourself. There are things you have to know for yourself. Yes, I agree with you. And I'm highly intelligent. And if I were in the position where I had to pop my hood, I would figure it out. I promise you I would. But what I'm telling you is, as long as I am who I am, and I'm going probably 9 times out of 10, especially according to my friends, I'm going to always be living beside a man, laying beside a man, okay? That's just not what I want to do. That ain't what I want to do. And I also don't have a problem with making his meal or his plate. That's it. That's what I choose.
I've been in conversation about that one. And I've heard some people say, some females that, well, my father or kids will come before the dude. And I'm like, okay, what about your husband? Because, okay, he ain't your husband. Well, him too. And then I become befuddled. Like, well, you took vows to put him above everybody except God, and you're going to make everybody food but your husband. Good luck with that.
First of all, and I mean, I know at least in my household, you know, we'll both buy groceries, but if I'm honest, he probably is buying more of the groceries right now. But that's neither here nor there. But whatever, however, whoever bought what, did whatever, I'm making a plate. I'm making this plate first.
Let me tell everybody this right now. It's never gonna be even in marriage.
It's never gonna be even.
Someone is always gonna give more on whatever it is. If you don't like
it should be the man.
If you don't like take the trash out, dude gonna be taking the trash out. If your ass can't cook, hopefully she can cook. Right. Y'all ain't eating out all the time. But y'all both can clean the house together. It's stuff that y'all can do together. Mm-hmm. But it's just some things. Don't let nobody tell y'all, oh yeah, when you get married, y'all evenly yoked. That's a lie.
No.
They shouldn't even say that no more.
No.
You will never, ever be evenly yoked at all.
I don't understand the concept of 50-50. Because how do you weigh that out? What scale are we using?
You can't.
How do we even weigh that out?
You can't. That's why people say, oh, I've heard people say this. She got a bank account and I got a bank account. And we both got a third account that we put money in. And I'm like, okay. So she died tomorrow. You know how much hell you got to go through to get into her account? You know how much paperwork you got to put in to get into her account?
That's a big fact.
I'm like, when y'all, what did y'all say earlier? Y'all come together as one. So that means everything.
Even if both our names in that account, it's still a lot to go into it?
Huh?
If both y'all names are on that account, it's still big.
No, I didn't say.
He said y'all got a account and then one.
You got a bank account.
Okay.
She got a bank account. And y'all got another account where y'all both put money into.
Yeah, the joint account. Gotcha.
Right. She croaked.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say she got $1 million in her account. You know how much hell you gonna catch trying to get into that?
Oh, to that separate account.
Oh yeah. But everybody, it's people who nowadays are perfectly fine with doing that. They're like, oh, what's mine is mine, and we can evenly pay bills. Nope. What happens if you got a job where you ain't got sick time, vacation time, and you catch COVID? You ain't got no money coming in for that time you off. Oh, but you're supposed to put some money in that other account that you ain't got.
Yeah.
Who's supposed to pony up the money to take care of all that stuff? Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, people don't probably factor those challenges in.
But see, that's just it, man. Everybody keep talking about. Everybody say they want to get married, but they ain't sat down and actually thought, okay, what may or may not happen. You can have these conversations, but until you in the trenches, you like, dude. And I ain't know a married man ain't gonna say. They're gonna sit back one day, some stuff gonna happen. They're like, why did I do this to myself? I love her, but damn, I don't be married no more. Cause it get deep. And people won't take it. It's great, it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I told my brother, what I tell you, man? Jeff?
Tell me a lot of stuff, man.
I told you, wait a minute, then I tell you, don't do it. Everybody told me they was gonna get me. I was like, no, don't do it. Why not? I was like, you ain't ready for this. It'll break your mind.
Oh yeah, you did tell me don't do it.
It'll break
You
your
gotta
mind.
tell him about the sofa, you know what I mean? You
Oh,
gotta
man.
talk to him, man.
Yeah, you did.
I tell you, I'm not gonna be the guy that's gonna sit back and tell everybody, "Oh, you need to run out and get married tomorrow." No, because I'm lying to you. Because the moment things go wrong, dog, you told me to do this. No.
Well, the biggest problem from people I've encountered that I've somewhat counseled, they don't have real conversations. It's more, oh, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a big wedding, spend like 20 grand, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what about the day-to-day operation? What's that?
Have you married 6 months?
Y'all roles in the house. That's your company, your corporation now. You both have roles as president, vice president. So who cooking, who cleaning, who gonna pay the bills? Y'all getting joint account. We ain't think about that. Like this conversation you really gotta have. Cause that's the day-to-day operations of a marriage, like a business.
But
And that's the part where you get on each other's nerves. And when they do, when you give them $100, go somewhere, you get on my nerves. You ain't do nothing. I just want to be here by myself. Old cats told me now, I'm like, y'all crazy, but that's real. It ain't nothing that person did. You just want some to yourself.
Want some me time. You said you want some me time.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Go back to what y'all talking about.
Okay, but how dare they do that to me? Like, it's real. You just
I mean, if it's a sufficient amount of money for me to go do what I need to do, or like I've had that happen to me. I've been sent out to like lunch or dinner with my homegirls. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, that's cool. That ain't happened in a while. That's cool.
Oh, you silly. You silly.
That's cool.
And Diane, he'll be on here in a little bit. They're getting together. Oh, well, shout out to Sean said, I'll take it. I know.
Right.
But those things, I think people are not having these type of real conversations because marriage can be cool if both of y'all really have real conversations on the same page. But you really are Shaq and Kobe when they dominate compared to 04 getting blown out because, man, I'm sick of this person. I ain't passing the ball. Like, dude, but y'all married, man, bump that person. Like, dang. You sound like you really mean it. To the outside person, like, y'all bitter? Like, when that happened? But you had no season.
That's bad business.
It's just growing pains, man. It's some stuff that the small stuff that irritates you. I ain't gonna lie. My wife will tell you, I'm a slob. I leave stuff some everywhere. Shit need free. It drives her.
And I'm gonna tell you, there's balance in that. To me, and I always say this, I sit here and I listen to my clients. And if they say, I'm so tired of him, he leaving his socks, he leave his drawers, he da 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 da. And I'll be like, well, y'all lights ever been turned off? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just ask them, and I ask them like, well, do you have to pay? I start cutting into their business because see, now you're telling me your business. Now let me cut a little deeper. So to me, if he's doing all the other things, that's balance. Because this dude ain't gonna be perfect. So if his flaw is his socks left in the bathroom or the towel left in the bathroom,
right, just pick them up.
Just pick it up. Don't get me wrong. You can come here and vent to me.
Hold on.
Vent to me, but what I'm telling her is I'm putting it in perspective. Because see, I'm gonna tell you right. Your homegirl gonna try to tell you like, yeah, no, because he wouldn't be doing me like that. He wouldn't be treating me like I'm his maid. You ain't his maid. No. Your girl gonna get your head all twisted.
DTE paid.
You get what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is, go on and vent, because you're paying me for this hairdo, girl. Go ahead and vent. Tell me how much you get on your nerves. Yes, you get on your nerves. Yes, girl, let me massage your scalp. Yes. All right, now you go home and you look real good, honey. Don't let him mess your hair up. Make sure when y'all get in there, you lay down, you put your hair like this so it don't mess up. Okay, when you get home. You know, I'm gonna tell her right, you know, because don't let nobody mess your mind up and have you thinking that somebody is treating you one way when all it is balance, because guarantees you do something to get on his nerves too. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, some feel I don't do nothing wrong. Like, yeah, you do.
Control it.
Guaranteed. We all do.
For all you new guys and girls who just got married, let me give you the best piece of advice I want you to remember. Whenever y'all get ready to have an argument, you have the right to remain silent.
What?
If you give up this right, hold on, listen, Doug. If you give up this right, you're gonna be arguing for 3 weeks.
If you don't talk, you're gonna be arguing for 3 weeks.
Because it takes 2 people to argue, bro.
Been there, done that. No, bro, don't work.
How you feel? Don't go away.
I can sit there and be like,
They get madder. I'm just being honest, dude.
If you feed into this, you will keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
Some things have to be addressed.
Right. I feel what you're saying.
On y'all level, y'all want to sit back.
They got madder.
You want to argue. You want to get
I don't want to argue, but some stuff we're going to clear it out now. We're going to shake it out.
No. When it's an argument, man, everything is hitting the table. Ain't no.
So you saying just keep under the gloves and act like it didn't
referee like you hit below the belt.
The truth comes out. That's all. Because you may have did something in February and it's April, and now you're having an argument. You know what? I'm throwing this
bro. You can do something last July.
Y'all know me. It'll grow into something else. It'll just boil up and fester into something. I be done made some other stuff up in my mind. And nah, we got to go and talk about this right now. Right now. Today.
That's a phrase no man wants here. We need to talk. You be like, damn. Here we go.
Yeah, I've been there like, what's the problem? Why you say that? Because that's not a good
grab a beer, man.
Not a good terminology.
But see, I don't have no problem with that, because if you ask me what's the problem, I'm gonna be like, now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, somebody, why you didn't say this when it happened?
Exactly.
Correct.
If you do, then you're nagging.
Well, here's the thing. Sometimes it ain't the time or the place.
That's wisdom right there. Keep silent till it's her turn. Keep silent, and he does. Okay. I'm gonna take 2 years. That's what I do. Keep silent.
So everybody's silent.
To keep silent, and he does. So she wait him out, like he's saying, just don't say nothing.
But
then, so nobody knows what the other person is thinking or feeling.
Because see, you trying to wait for them to cool down. When it's an argument, it's just full rage. You getting full rage.
Yeah, you gotta have healthy debate.
You ain't getting no debate, no argument.
No.
When the last time you healthily debated somebody in an argument?
No, after they
healthy debates all the time.
Now I agree with you that you shouldn't.
Now once y'all calm down and y'all want to talk, then you go ahead and you speak your mind. But an argument, when it's all that you like, oh hell no, nope.
They say you could talk, you don't have to argue. That's true, but it depends on who you're talking to. Because some people get a little disrespectful.
For real.
You know, you're trying to be a malcontent, okay, what's the issue? How can we solve it? And they just keep loud talking. You like, okay, I'm not being disrespectful. They just keep
your inner Ike Clanton want to jump out.
And then before you know it, who the hell you oh, then now you're in an argument. Because you're responding to what they trying to, I guess, get you to respond to.
What that voice song? Somebody rap on the beat, get some respect.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get down violence on this show.
They can't.
At all. No violence. Go read your word. Talk about city council. No rapping on the beat.
I can write word on my hand.
No. Middle ground is not down none of that. Don't have me walk over there and power bomb you for even talking that type of stuff. What are you doing?
I hear what you're saying. It just don't work like that.
I got some situations because.
No, I mean, I've had conversation and arguments with people that's logical and can hold it for, I'll say about 5 or 10 minutes. And then it's like, if they
keep talking,
find themselves losing the argument, they go back to stuff that happened 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's like they refuse to. I don't know whether females think if they continue it on, we're just gonna give up, or what the situation is. But nah, it don't go there.
I mean, my experience, we didn't have too many arguments because I don't like to argue. So I try to keep it into, okay, what's the issue? How you want to try to fix it? Most of the times.
In my experience,
Yeah.
it's been like
Ain't been too many yelling moments.
exactly. I'll sit there. I'll ask you about what you're talking about. Let you say
Yes,
everything.
they do.
True, Sean.
Yes, they do. I was just waiting my turn. I don't know who Taz Angel is, but yes, I agree. Go ahead.
That's my wife.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, I agree. Yes, they do.
What?
Do the same thing.
I was agreeing with her message. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, they'll go back like 3 or 4 years, man. I'm like, are you done? No. That if you try to show respect and ask them, are they finished? They get madder because you're not bothered the way they're bothered. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, come on, dude.
Well,
do you want me to lend you some?
If you look at
help?
it from both sides, it do sound like you're rushing them.
No, I'm giving you a chance. I'm being respectful.
No.
Before I respond to you, are you finished? I'm letting you get this out. You know what I mean?
Because you told me that, like, someone talking, just don't say nothing. Let them, when they stop.
Yeah, let them talk. Yes. You finished?
But see, a lot of times when you're doing that, you're not really listening. You're waiting. Like, let me let you finish saying all this stupid, you know what I'm saying? And so I can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Which if somebody, for me, I'm not somebody who harps on the past. I try to speak, especially in this position where I'm the only, you know what I mean, woman here. I'm trying to speak for all of us, but I know that everyone does not necessarily have my opinions. But at the same time, yes, it's definitely the tone. And if I'm going back to the past, if I'm going back to 3 years or whatever, it's usually because it wasn't resolved 3 years ago. Or I feel like you didn't give me, like, we didn't resolve it. Like, we didn't really talk about it. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why I'm revisiting it. I don't know.
3 years?
Yeah,
you never brought it back up.
Y'all, I'm trying to answer for the women. Like, what do you want me to do?
No, don't do that. Answer for you.
I mean, even for the women.
Oh, I'm answering for me. Okay, so now that's what. Listen, I'm answering for me. If I bring something back up, it's because it was not resolved. If I listen, let me keep it all. This is how real I'm gonna keep it with you. I have been with a man and stayed with a man after an infidelity that I did not ever bring back up. You want to know why? Because for me, it was resolved. After we talked about everything that needed to be talked about, it was resolved. So I had no reason to bring it back up.
Okay.
Man. Okay, look.
Okay. But if it's another subject and I feel like, well, damn, we ain't resolved that. You know what I mean? Like when A went with B and then it wasn't C, it was F, like that was a problem for me.
Okay, we got.
And I feel like it wasn't resolved.
We got Don joining.
We resolve this big thing. Why couldn't we resolve this medium thing?
Okay, I get that. Only thing I'm saying is that
Hey, Don.
you can take twins. They're not gonna see things the same way.
No.
You know what I mean? Especially even in an argument. You
can have resolution without agreement.
Huh?
You can have resolution without agreement.
Oh, I believe in that too. But if at the end of the day, if you're showing respect and you're waiting and saying no, then asking, are you finished? You know what I'm saying?
But see, no, baby, let me tell you something. That energy, are you finished energy is not good energy. If somebody is standing in front of me while I'm talking and they're saying, are you finished? Are you finished? You want to know what I'm thinking? I don't know where you from, but from where I'm from, when I hear, are you finished? Are you finished?
You see that energy right there? You see that energy right there?
You look like you
ready to go. Are you finished?
Are you finished? You ready to go?
I'm just saying, that's what "are you finished" is.
Okay.
That's not good energy. That's not resolution energy. It's not.
Okay. But if you don't ask that question, the thing is, don't cut me off. Stop cutting me off. So then you do. If you don't.
That's part of, bro. That's
you got down message.
That's part of the argument, man. I keep telling you that.
Huh?
That's gonna be part of the argument. You sitting there trying to get your point out, cut off. You cut them off. Why you cut me off? I ain't cut you off. I'm just trying. See, both people now are trying to get their points out.
Can I help y'all out real quick again? With a woman, the one thing that is universal with all women, and I mean all women, our biggest argument, our biggest thing, the thing that keeps us, I don't be up at night, but the thing that, you know what I mean, that stresses us is not being heard and not being understood. You may hear us, but you ain't listening. We may feel as if you are not taking in everything we're saying, because if you are saying to me, are you finished yet? You have not comprehended what I've said. You may have heard it, but you have not comprehended everything I said.
No. If I let you speak, and then yes, I said it. I'm letting you speak. Okay. Okay, my bad. If you're talking, you know what?
Yeah.
It's just my bad.
I need to know right now.
If I let you speak.
No, look, if she's talking, ask her, are you finished? And then, you get upset and you keep going. That's me letting you speak now. You know what I mean? Because I already asked you. I don't care how it come out. Either way it goes, what I'm saying is this.
I know that's right. But I respect that. Stand on it. Stand on it.
Yeah, you said it.
What sign are you?
Pisces.
You ready to go?
I bet. Okay. I bet.
But what I'm saying is this.
Woo! Hey, Davises.
Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all all right?
Okay.
I apologize for the tardiness. I had to get my wife from work.
Girl, Doug is on here trying me. He just said when he let, he let me. Girl, that's what he said. I'm about to finish arguing with him. Hold on. And then I'm arguing with him again.
Hey, before y'all start, what's the topic?
I forgot. Go ahead.
How do you build family foundation? God, family. God, spouse, family.
We were talking about gender roles in a marriage, and
we got God in the headline. You got me.
We're going somewhere everywhere.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, she's upset because I.
Okay. Upset? No.
No, reframe. Back it up.
Huh?
Back it up.
Okay.
Look at
what I'm saying is in an argument, right? If let's say your wife is speaking. You're sitting there listening to it. She paused. You ask her, are you finished? Before you start, saying what you have to say. Right? She's saying that, a man saying that to her, I mean, she's standing up like really ready to go. So either way it goes, if you ask her question, she's upset. But if you start talking, she's saying, why you cutting me off? So you damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
Don don't give are you finished energy. And I don't even know that man, but he don't give are you finished energy. He don't. I sat there and watched that man and his wife. I watched their body language and all that. He know when that woman finished.
You go ahead now, John. You want to add to that?
I was just gonna say he it's obvious when she done talking because she ain't saying nothing. When you interrupt and say, are you finished? Apparently, if you had to interrupt her to answer, she finished and she ain't finished.
No, there was no interruption. I waited until, there's a pause.
There's a pause.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So if you pause and I start talking, I start talking when you're saying, well, why you cut me off? See what I'm saying? So after so many rounds on that, you get to the point to where you just ask when she paused, are you finished?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this here, and this is just coming from my perspective. Sometimes they pause, and sometimes it could be a diversion because a lot of times,
thank you.
A lot of times when a woman is not winning the argument. And my thing is, in a lot of cases, you have to decide: do you want to win this argument, or you want to stay married?
Exactly.
You can't do both. But sometimes it's a diversion off of the topic. See, my thing about it is when you having a discussion, like I say, it's not good to have a discussion when you heated, you frustrated, you stressed. Have that when you are calm.
What did I just say?
Rational thoughts.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
About it is what the one thing you want to do is stay on topic. And my thing about it, like I said again, I said it last week, conversation is important, but not as important as comprehension. Understand what you arguing at. And my thing about it is, like my wife said last week, don't push them buttons. You know what buttons. We all know what buttons to push. We all know what buttons to push. Just stay on topic. Stay on topic. Don't derail. Don't go left. Don't go right. You're in the box. Stay in the box.
And I feel everything you're saying.
I gotta put you back out there, bro. Nah.
Okay.
Now, have you ever thought to your wife, "I'll let you speak"?
Oh, I didn't say that to her now.
I'm saying, bro, but that's what she said. That's why we was laughing, because we was like, "Did you?"
That's what he said.
This
This
is
what
my
Doug
answer
said.
to that. The question is, have I ever told my wife, do you see me still standing here?
Yeah, this guy said that on the airway. Like, wow.
Hey, listen, hey, John.
Everything you got out.
John, I put my pistol on the stand right here. When you said that, she reached down. Hey, you gonna get Dave Chappelle 1, 2, 3, feel.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Give me the real goes wrong, baby.
I get it.
Because the reality is, to me, you have to learn, and even with women too, you have to learn some finesse. You know, you have to learn that I don't all the time want to go in talking soft and nice. Sometimes I'm irritated and I don't really want to talk nice and soft to you, but I know the response that I'm gonna get. You know what I mean? I'd rather have that exchange than the exchange that I'll get if I go in there really feeling like I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? And is it being fake? Maybe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather be that for this person that I love. People are fake every day for people that they don't care nothing about.
True.
I'd rather be that, and I'd rather change. I'd rather get myself together before I walk in this house for this person than anybody else. You know what I mean? Some stuff you just gotta let it go.
Exactly. And I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I was saying was that basically it's not even the subject that you're conversating about. It's basically, I've been like several women that's in that moment. It's not about being right or what you're talking about. They're upset that you're not as upset as they are.
Okay, now some things are irrational, right? And I agree with that. So if the woman you're dealing with and you feel like it's irrational, fine. But now, like Don said, you have to decide for yourself, okay, she irrational as hell. I don't agree with this. But do I want to still deal with her or do I not want to still deal with her? Now, I'm not saying you have to go and say, oh, she's right. You know what I'm saying? But are you going to keep arguing back? Like, you have to literally make a decision. Like, what am I going to do? Am I going to just go on and pacify this baby? Or am I going to stand here and argue or I'm going to leave? You really got three options. You do.
Exactly.
Because let me tell you, we do it to y'all all the time.
Yeah. See, my thing about it is it's like something I tell my kids, all my kids. Any situation, whether it's with a spouse, a friend, or whatever, look at the whole equation for what it's worth. Take yourself out the equation. Look at it for what it's worth. If it's worth messing with, then mess with it. If not, walk away from it.
Exactly.
You do not have to fight every single battle.
Pick your battle.
Let me tell you something. Me and my wife had a discussion. Now, the discussion that we had, I know it holds true to her heart. I'm not about to fight that. I'm not about to fight that. I'm about to listen. I'm going to tell her, hey, okay, this is what you want. I need to hear what it is that upset her, what it is that she needs from me, and how we need to move forward.
But in doing that, like we had this thing where we try not to have an argument when we mad. If I'm mad, I'm telling you, John, you come down here, you ain't even be able to tell me mad. Well, you might, because I'm be talking to you, but I ain't gonna talk to him. Like when I'm mad, I'm not saying nothing to him. We ain't got no conversation at all.
No.
I'll talk to everybody else, but I will not respond to him until I'm not mad no more. Once I'm not mad no more, then we can have that conversation about what's going on and what we need to fix it next time.
Thus, the right to remain silent.
Absolutely.
Yeah, damn cop.
If you give up this right, all hell will break loose at your house.
And I understand that. And I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? That lets me know, okay, hey, this is where we at. Knowing is half the battle.
True.
Knowing is half the battle with that. So my thing about it is, and it's not always a bad thing, man. It's not always. It's not always a bad thing. Because my thing is sometimes she get mad at me and she stop talking to me, and I have other things going on. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It's time to work out my little just. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then once I work out my thing, then we could come back and hit that table and we could have that conversation. But my thing about it, yeah. Every battle is not for the fight.
And it took me a long time to get there. So this for Doug. It took me a long time to get to this point.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the beginning, look, we used to throw beer bottles, knock over TVs.
See?
I got tired of replacing stuff.
I forgot that's on the porch, man.
They don't understand, man. I tried to tell them.
Hey, listen.
Oh, snap.
I've always been no drama. So when she started, I'm out. I ain't dealing with no drama. I'm not about to sit up here and no. So this particular argument, I had a 30-pack on the porch of bottles. I go throw my stuff in the back of the truck. I'm about to dip because, like I said, no drama. I ain't got time for all this. Nope, I'm good. I get to the truck. I just hear something going. I turn it.
Yeah.
It was a beer bottle.
You threw it at the truck, girl.
Outside, right? So I caught the beer bottle, put it in the truck. She threw another one. I'm catching them. I'm catching them left and right. Gang, catching them. My partner said something that will hit me upside the head. Boom. So how do I come back from that? The next one I catch, I had to down it. Listen.
True story.
True story.
I know
He left.
Wow.
I wanted to make sure he got his beer before he left by any means necessary, whether it was upside the head or what. But like I said,
We care about you.
years ago, we became a
Come on, man. It ain't that serious.
That's that mark right there.
Wow.
No.
No, man, but let me tell you something. That's a lot of growth, man. We have been rocking 28?
Yeah.
28 years we've been rocking, man. Ups and downs, disagreement with the kids, disagreement with our parents, disagreement with our friends, disagreement with our siblings. Listen, we done ran out of stuff to argue about. Sometimes we just sit and don't talk to each other. Ain't got nothing to argue about. And that's part of life, man. But this is my ride or die. I wouldn't change it for the world,
I got that.
That's
I was asking before why I don't argue or be quiet. And my thing was, I ain't got nothing nice to say, and that won't help it further. So I'm gonna wait till I chill out and then have a conversation, because that's not how I want to talk to my wife. I had a certain set viewpoint how I want to engage my wife, and it's not you getting on my effing nerve. I don't want to talk to that person like
that's
that.
a you thing that you maybe need to learn how to communicate differently?
What do you mean?
I said, you don't think that that's a you thing that maybe you need to learn how to communicate differently?
By being quiet when I'm upset?
Well, not just being quiet when you're upset, but learning how to verbalize what you think or feel without the expletives. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. When that person there want to come on, I got to be quiet because ain't nothing good. I'm gonna burn this ground.
Listen, and if you know that,
I don't have middle ground. That's why I named the show Middle Ground. I'm gonna say the word. I'm gonna burn it to the ground.
Yeah.
I don't want to have that.
I just know for me, I just feel like if something for me with my mate, I feel like if something is important to me, I need it to be important to you. Like if not, and I don't mean everything. I don't mean like my nails. I need my nails to be important to you. No, I don't mean that. I mean, like if something is bothering me, like to my core, I need that to mean something to you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And while it might not be that big of a deal to you, but if it bothers me enough that it's coming up again, and it's coming up again that you didn't address it, it's a thing. It's a damn thing. So, we need to handle it. And you might not see it as a big deal, but it must be a big deal. Damn, it have to be a big deal.
Hey, I've had an 8 hours conversation. I was thinking about this, and 8 hours later, all type of life events came out. Like, okay, well, what about this? How you want to fix that? What you want to do with that? We were talking 8 hours. Like, you started and want to let you finish. So I feel you. Go ahead, Don.
Well, it's always an option, the index cards. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
It's always
that
an option, man.
Now, what's that?
Index cards. You get a set of index cards. Your mate get a set of index cards. You write on the index cards what irritates you.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all switch, and then y'all write the resolution. So when you break it, you're held accountable. You're accountable. You put this resolution down. I didn't. So, if I leave my boots at the door.
I think that's good. I think to me, I think the argument needs to be resolution driven from the very beginning. I mean, get your shit out, get your stuff out, but it needs to be resolution driven. It does. And because if it's not, it's just you. It's like back in the day. I'm talking. It's your mama, nah, your mama. You know what I mean? That's really all it is.
Right.
Gotcha.
It's low blowing the other person, and that's why. Look, and I know I was joking hard, Doug, but that's why I was saying what I was saying, because you have to ask yourself: Are you just mad at this person? Do you not like this person? How much do you like this person? Do you like this person enough to even work through this stuff? Do you like this person enough to just go ahead and say, "Ooh, this girl crazy. Come here, back." You know what I'm saying? Let me just let this go. I love this crazy girl. I don't care nothing about what she talking about, but woo, come here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that's what it is. Because sometimes we don't care nothing about what you talking about either. We really don't. I promise you we don't.
Exactly. There you go. We good. You know what I mean? Anybody who know me know the things that I care about, I care a lot about. The things I don't, I just don't. You know what I mean? But if it bothers you and I'm sitting there trying to see what's going on with you, you know what I mean? And you're upset because I'm not as upset as you, but yet I'm sitting there trying to see what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that might just be a woman that does not understand that men are not going to communicate certain things the way we do. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not going to react and respond the way we do. They're just not.
No, we never going to do that because
it's not going to happen.
Growing up, we didn't have Barbie and Ken.
Exactly.
I understand that because I ain't have Barbie and Ken either. So I tend to not respond like a man. I mean, like a woman.
We didn't get those touchy feeling episodes. we didn't get that. We missed that. So man was taught to hold their feelings, tough it out, keep on pushing, just keep having a worry about it. It'll be all right tomorrow. And that's where we at. And then when it comes to the point where being vulnerable, now we not as a upcoming, now it's a problem. It can't be a problem. My thing about it is, in every episode in a relationship, at one point in time, we either need to take off your shoes and switch them for a minute. So I can walk in your shoes, you can walk in mine.
Literally.
I could better understand what you're going through if we could do that.
Exactly.
And I think for me, that's why I have frustrations, because I think growing up the way I did, I am a little bit more understanding of the male perspective, and I tend to be less understood. And I get that a man, especially a black man, that black man not going to necessarily understand my perspective. I get it. But like maybe care enough to just be empathetic, I guess. I don't know. But I don't have a lot of I mean, I'm definitely feminine, but I don't have a lot of feminine. I don't know, Jeffrey, how would we describe this?
I would say in the man spirit of all the podcast show, they would say you red pill. You understand a man's perspective compared to feminists or some females. So
so I mean, I'm definitely like, I'm of course, it might sound contradicting because I'm going to make the plate. I'm going to do the homely things. I'm going to do all the womanly things. But when it comes to my feelings and my emotions, I'm like, look, dog, it's like this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We either gone.
I don't even touch like that though.
You know, I'm sorry.
I said, I don't even trust like that. I mean, I understand what you're saying. You know, like you still gonna make the plate? Nah, come on.
You say what?
You take a chance.
You upset?
If you
If
man,
you upset with me, you
you
ain't making my
feed
plate.
me, I'm taking a chance.
Exactly.
I don't know what secret seasoning you done put in my food.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody in the house got made. Everybody eating good, but I'm the only one getting sick.
Okay. This what happened, Terry. My nephew who passed, unfortunately, first birthday party, a family friend was telling us about her and the baby daddy, all the issues. And her confiding this, she let it be known she put cologne in his beer. She put something in spaghetti. So we're looking at that being traumatized. Someone actually do this? I didn't watch it.
People do that, but I'm funny about like food and stuff. Like anybody knows I'm funny about. I'm very particular about food and certain things. Like even with me in here with hair, like which I couldn't say it on here anyways. But I've never like done anything to anybody because I didn't like them or I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm like just so particular about those things. I take too much pride in my food. I take too much pride in what I do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, here. So I just, nah.
Big bro.
What up, though, D?
Nah. And I can't tell you how many times I'm not gonna say it has not entered my brain. I think as a woman, it just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you thought about doing it?
But no.
First time my wife cooked for me, I'm watching like I just want to see how you cook.
Can I say something about me when I'm cooking? And because I'm good, I'm very good at it. Something about me when I'm cooking. The man is like, I don't know. He glazes over and it's over.
It's magical.
I could probably poison him while he's in the kitchen.
See,
He wouldn't know.
like I understand what Terry said. Like I come from a home, I don't have no sisters. I grew up with 3 brothers. Then I got 4 sons. So I understand the male point of view. And me and some of my friends, we get into it because they always want to say, well, a man this and a man that. And I'm quick to be like, what you mean? You ain't ever been no man. So how you gonna tell this man what he's
Atta girl.
And then they looking at me like, huh? But I come from a home with 3 brothers and then I got 4 sons. So I'm a little bit sensitive, like you can't come at me like that. But then I'm with you with that too, with the cooking thing. My thing is, I don't care if I'm mad, I'm still gonna be his wife.
Absolutely.
I'm mad at him, I'm still gonna wash his clothes, I'm still gonna cook some dinner, I'm still gonna feed him, because he's still my husband. But when I'm not mad no more, we're gonna talk about it. But I'm not gonna stop being a wife. Just
absolutely.
My thing is,
I kind of hate that about me though, because at the end of the day, that's just who I am. Sometimes, and like I'm just gonna do that. Like that's just how I've always been, and it's just sometimes I wish I could pull back. Sometimes it ain't deserved, girl.
No, listen. Let me tell you something. Now, don't. Me and my wife, if we get to the point where we ain't speaking. Now that don't take away from my husband duties. You know, I still get up in the morning, start a car, clean it off. You know, she come in from work, she don't feel good. Hey, I go get this, I go grab that. I do. It don't take away from your job. You still do your job.
Absolutely. That's what I meant about that balance.
But far as that I don't know who that girl is that putting something in the beer and everything. Let me tell you.
You know it done.
Jeff. We don't know who it is.
No, I don't need to know who it is.
Okay. Now we ain't never saying nobody's name.
Okay, so apparently I'm the only person here who doesn't know who it is, and everybody else does.
Because that's 110% wrong. My thing about it, if you get to the point where you feel like that, just walk away from them. Why you trying to hurt somebody like that?
Yeah, well, what's the incentive?
If the individual finds out, what they gonna do to you?
Right. You gotta understand though, for me, my grandfather taught me when I was young. If you go to someone's house and the woman at that house is upset, don't eat that food because it's not gonna come out right. I'm sorry. That's the way he taught me. Women cooking their feelings.
No, wait.
Women cooking their feelings, dude.
That is right.
I will tell you, I'm the first to say, I done had a bad day at work, I'll cook. I'd be like, that chicken was I wanted to, but you know, I did my best.
I didn't cook it with love, so It is what it is.
I be like this straight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It depends.
When something is not right, the way my body is set up and everything, if something ain't right, I'm gonna know instantly. And like I say, rest in peace. My mama cooked some food for me, and we were sitting at the table. She got so mad, but my body, it ain't me, it's my body. If it ain't right, my body is gonna eject it instantly. My wife will tell you instantly. So she made some gravy out of grease and flour. I threw everything she had up. She was mad. Get out my house. I will, but
She stopped speaking to me. She said
Wow.
he was eating too much of my food. Now he didn't like her food no more, and that wasn't it.
Well, Darren say real truth. Whatever you shut down, doing man or woman opens the door for opportunities for someone else to step up.
Yep, that goes both ways.
Yep,
It does.
it does.
kind of.
Don't forget it.
It kind of go both ways.
It does go both ways.
It's a shortage of men. They don't really go both ways.
It definitely does.
The scales are unbalanced. Now, I'm telling the truth. The scales are unbalanced. It is.
Just saying.
If it is a shortage of men,
It is.
Listen, there may be a shortage of men, but it also depends on who you ask. So for whoever is listening, it goes both ways. What you had said, Jeffrey? What was the next one?
what's that little song? He says, so you talking about the lady gave it up, and he said you can't get it all.
Well, he said it was a blues song talking about this man was telling his partner that his best friend is sleeping with his woman. And he was like, you down here telling me that my wife's sleeping with Paul. But if she was sleeping with you, you wouldn't be telling at all. He said, I don't worry about Paul because you can't miss what you can't measure. And Paul damn sure can't get it all.
But that goes
Okay.
And I tell you, I say that all the time to people. You can't miss what you can't measure. I literally just said that to somebody yesterday. You can't miss, and I don't know where I got it from. I must have got it from some old country person. But you can't miss what you can't measure. I say it all the time. I don't worry about what I can't see.
Listen, that's why I wear this shirt. I don't see no reason why.
That's it.
Straight up and down. Rest don't even matter. I don't see no reason why.
And I don't worry about it.
And that goes to say, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. You're absolutely right. If you think you can, do it. If you think you can't, don't do it. But no matter which way you look at it, you are absolutely right.
That's it. I mean, to me, because even with what Jeffrey just said with the statistics about, I don't know if y'all know that gets thrown in women's face a lot. Well, it's this to this, it is this to this. So it's almost like, well, listen, take what you can get, because you ain't got that many chances, and that, you know what I mean. So it's like, really now, like, I might not be.
I mean, but it was the other way around. Remember,
Exactly.
Women used to say, what you won't do, another man will.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Me personally, I ain't never said nothing like that to no man.
I have heard that though.
I've definitely heard it, and I've had a man say what another woman won't do. I've had a man say that whole thing.
I heard it both ways. Yeah, I get it. I actually think it's really just like someone being in their feelings, a false statement. I wouldn't run with that.
Yeah.
I
I just think it's all kind of whack, because it's like, it's obvious that somebody can get with somebody else, but either you're where you want to be or you're not. And if you're not.
If this was your boyfriend or your girlfriend and they said something like that, okay. Because there's always somebody in the street that's like, hey, I'm jealous of this person, blah, blah, blah. But when you get married, it's another level. It's like, so what you thinking about leaving? That's real. If you're going to tell me somebody else is going to do what I want, if you think about leaving, guess what? Let me know. We ain't waste our time.
Right.
Somebody got your head turned. Let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and do what you're going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
I mean, for me, you don't even have to let me know because actions speak louder than words. You know what I'm saying? You could really just walk or roll or, you know.
And that's something that I had a conversation with my wife about. Now, this is at the beginning of our relationship because my thing about it is I put all my cards on the table because, you know, like I ain't gonna lie, and a lot of y'all know me. Growing up, I tore up hell. You hear me?
I saw you.
When it come to certain things that was ordained by God, I wasn't gonna play around with it. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I had to lay down some ground rules. I had to tell her. I was like, look here, not everybody, but most men, some men, look at sex as oxygen. And if I'm sitting up in this house not breathing, and she walk down the street with 2 oxygen tanks, you know I'm gonna breathe. I say, let me put it in layman's terms. Take your mama and her best friend to the ocean and push their head under water and watch how hard they fight you. And I told my wife this too. I said, look here, I'm gonna love you. I am going to be your protector, provider. I'm gonna do all that. I say, here's what the blueprint. If you got you, I got us. But on the other flip side, I will fight for you.
You did.
But I'm not gonna fight for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? If not, I'll explain it to you.
Go ahead and explain for the people might not know.
If somebody look at my wife the wrong way, I'm gonna bolt you to the floor. I promise you I am.
Okay.
And everything in me, I'm gonna get you. But if another man get your attention, he won. Because I'm supposed to have your undivided attention. If he gets your attention without a conversation to me, he won. I'm gonna put a bow on your ass. Go. You got to go.
What they say in the Mac. That's the way the game go. She chose me.
Go. If I got your attention,
Paraphrasing it.
if he gets your attention, and I'm your husband, oh, he won. I got a bowl on the stuff right now. I got here. Sign, seal, deliver.
That's real.
No, I ain't gonna play no games, no. But I'm gonna be. Listen, y'all want truth. Sometimes y'all can handle it. Sometimes she can't. But listen, all the cards are on the table. I ain't playing no games. You want my truth? Now my truth can hurt. Cause I'm gonna tell you the truth on everything. I ain't gonna lie. Not gonna lie about nothing. There it is.
That's when the argument ends, and there's a bunch of crying afterwards. They're like, wait a minute. I didn't know he was gonna come at me like that. And it's like, dog, you asked for the truth. I gave it to you in its unbridled, unbridged form. But why you say that? No, I wasn't mean. I wasn't vindictive. I told you what you asked for. Sometimes it's best just to chill, because I'm saying in arguments, stuff is said that you can't take back.
Yeah.
When it's out there, it's like,
I'm quick to go to my wife and be like, hey, I'm feeling like Nemo in a bubble. There it is. I put it out there. She get it, she get it. She don't, I get it. I understand.
John needs saying
You know what, man? 20 some years, 28 years, man. Look here. Hey, that's how you keep the spark, man.
I hear you.
That's how you keep the spark going, man.
Well, however you can just keep it, I guess. But I think that goes back to just having those conversations. And to me, more than anything, knowing your mate. I think you have to know who you are. I mean, who you're with. You know what I mean? Nobody should be able to come and tell you anything about your mate and you not be able to decipher whether it makes sense or not. First of all, should nobody be able to come and tell you nothing about your mate? Like, that's just it. But beyond that, you have to know who you're with. And, you know, and we spoke about this last week, just to be able to know what they're thinking or what they may need without even asking sometimes. And I'm not saying I expect you to read my mind, but if you've been around a person long enough, you can gauge. You can gauge. No, they won't, because I don't expect nobody to read my mind. I talk a whole lot. And I'm surely I will tell you, text you, smoke signal, however you need the message given to you. I will tell you, I have absolutely no problem with it. I'm an amazing communicator. I think so, anyways.
If the person you with is crazy as hell, you know the type of crazy you dealing with. Everybody do.
Yeah,
But you need
that's my point. Everybody's a little off.
Well, hold on, because it's this show called Yellowstone, and it was the greatest line I ever seen. The dude was sitting there talking to his wife. They was getting ready to go on some big trail somewhere, and she wanted to go. She wanted to ask him to go, and she started into this crazy ass rant. And he said, "Wait a minute, let's put the crazy to the damn side and tell me what you really want." If you can have these honest conversations with your mate, say, "Hey, look, let's put the craziness to the side and really talk about this. I don't want to hear all this, Put all that to the side. Sensibly, tell me exactly what you want. Because guess what? I'm ready to give it to you. But I don't want to hear all the other shit. I want to hear the unvarnished from you without the crazy."
But I know exactly what you're talking about, and you want to know what that requires? I said, I know exactly what you're talking about. And do you know what that requires, especially with that type of woman?
You see what I'm doing?
It requires trust.
You got to listen.
Yeah, but you have to trust. That woman has to trust that man. Because I'm going to tell you, if I trust you, you can say shh. And I'm going to shh. But if I don't trust you, I'm going to be like, you be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying?
Tell the truth, girl.
But if I trust you, if I trust you,
girl.
Who the hell is you? You can bring me down this small.
Yeah, you jumped up real quick, to y'all.
What's up, Don?
You say what?
It's only one time that I really actually had to just like shush my wife down or kind of bring her down. And I knew where she was going with it. So I had to step in. And we sitting down, we had our house, we playing cards. And this neighbor that stayed upstairs, we playing cards with her. She kept on egging my wife on. I mean, she was poking her with the stick, the fork, the knife. And I was like, I don't know how much more my wife gonna take. I know I said, but it's gonna get bad. I say, I'm gonna have to monkey stuff my man, and I just it's all gonna be bad. It's about to be bad.
Monkey stuff.
That's a different kind of stomp.
Wow. You know, she. Hey, listen. At that point in time, everything was in slow motion, like I was watching the $6 Million Man. I saw my wife grab that Hennessy bottle.
Oh Lord!
And I'm gonna tell you something. I've never did this before. I was like my man in the song Roy C. I was hold it. Wait a minute. I had to take my wife. This is the first time I actually grabbed my wife and took her out the room because she was going. She was in full motion
With the bottle, though.
Oh yeah. And listen, she was at close proximity. I mean,
You gonna get your respect.
hey, listen, that bottle was right here when I grabbed my wife. and it went whoom. And she was like, "You supposed to let me hit her?" Nah. Because I'm gonna tell you why I did that. I should have, but I'm gonna tell you why I didn't. I ain't have no bail money at that time.
Let me get your ass out of here.
Like, look, I couldn't come get you.
Wow.
I had to borrow some twos and fifties.
But again, that's that balance. We gotta have somebody to balance it right on out.
Yeah. Woo, you would hit that woman.
She had it coming.
He said it easy. Y'all hilarious.
The tiger. Woo.
Y'all hilarious.
Man, these conversations we used to have back in the day. We just wind up all sitting down with a bottle or something, and then we just started going to all types of different topics. And it's fun to actually sit down and actually discuss this on behalf of the other people. That's why I sit back and I try and do it with a no holds bar point of view. Like, look, it's somebody sitting out there right now wishing they could talk to somebody and they ain't got nobody to talk to. They logging in right now like, man, I just got into this fight and this, and I want to. No, that's what I told them. Look, take two people to argue. You got the right to remain silent till that person calm down. You give up that right, you will be arguing for the next 3 weeks.
That's a long time.
Bro, that's the argument that I keep on giving.
I ain't never
If it
had
don't
one
get
of those.
resolved, if it does not get resolved.
But see, you got to wait for the person that calm down first.
Oh yeah, if you're fighting mad, yeah, you don't need to talk. Like if you're gonna be calling somebody out of their name and all that old crazy stuff, yeah,
arguments
no,
arguments ain't got to get to where you call them out their names. And
that's what I'm saying. Like you don't need that. Like no, like it never needs to be that.
But if somebody mad and they passionate about something, they gonna come out you on 10.
Say that
They're
again.
going from zero. They're going from 0 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to get a hot 5.
He come on the show to give a very honest opinion to help others because they might not have no one to talk to.
That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't have an outlet. You know what I mean? So we battle.
Yeah,
So,
like Donald said, we taught to suck it up, take it on the chin.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes you want to put it on somebody's chin,
Mm-hmm.
but you ain't supposed to do that because you
that put you in jail.
You don't put your hands on nobody because you wind up in jail, or depending on who you trying to put your hands on, they may put you. What's your phrase? They may boat you.
They boat you to the ground.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this here. This might be too much. Hey, we all here. We all family. I remember one time I messed up real bad. You know, real bad.
Who glasses you got on?
Who glasses?
You don't want to find some glasses?
Yeah, he wear glasses.
Oh, okay. Look, I thought. Listen, look.
Oh,
I'm thinking because I talked junk to him last week. And he was get some glasses. He don't want to got some glasses.
Ooh, I had them last week. I just left them at home.
Hey,
Oh, okay. So now
Go ahead,
everybody got
Don.
glasses. Okay, we all family. Now, come on, let's go.
Go ahead, Don.
I'm sorry.
we got the glasses crew now. We good.
Go ahead, Don.
Yeah, like I said, one time I really messed up. You know, I bought flowers.
She threw them in the trash.
She just sat there and let them down the table.
No, them boys in the trash.
All the favorite drink. You called a girlfriend over, let a girlfriend drink it up.
Wow.
I tried everything, but you know what got me out of that doghouse? Because I'm gonna tell you, this about to be a month-long argument. I started rubbing on her neck when we went to bed. Got me out of the doghouse. Sort of, kind of.
Nah. Look,
Don't have none.
my wife.
Oh no.
Huh?
None of that stuff is gonna phase her. Bring home flowers in the argument. She going to the trash.
Yeah, she just said trash.
I know.
Yeah.
You bring on it. She, I don't know. No. This ain't genuine. You trying to make up. Don, what you got there, man?
He needs to put it down.
Now, what you got there?
This is some tequila my son brought me from Texas. They don't even have it here.
Okay.
Where the camera at? Oh, right here. There you go.
Okay, I see you.
Yeah, I'm a tequila man.
Oh, what's your hold on.
I'm a tequila man. I love tequila. Listen, anybody that drink tequila, it's a tequila called, what's it called, baby? La Pinta. It's a pomegranate infused tequila. It's really good. You can't taste the tequila. Be careful because it'll sneak up on you.
What you got, John?
Oh, that's the black label.
And drink it at home responsibly.
That's that junk. I'm at home. I park my car for the night. I'm not gonna be behind the wheel. So guess what? If I want to do a shot real fast, I can do that. Oh, hold on, sir.
All right, now, cause hey,
you teetotalers, y'all keep it up.
Hey, y'all lift y'all water bottles. Come on now.
Here's to you, sir.
I ain't got my water bottle.
There you go. There we go. All right.
Straight back, y'all.
Cheers.
Hoo-ha.
Yep.
We're in the kind. Anybody drink tequila need money on standby.
If you drink blanco, if you drink white tequila, you need money.
Bail.
Yes. For
Wow.
sure.
Hold on, wait. But you say you need money on standby. No, that's
Bail
not
money.
true.
Bail money.
Bail money.
No, he don't. He drank a whole bottle of tequila with my
Cheers,
son
niece.
home, and they passed out on the couch.
Only show you have fun from company home.
You know I keep my tequila by listen.
I got it by the
Oh,
pound.
I got to keep my tequila. Now mind you, look here. I only drink every so often.
Left the bottle over there.
I know I got about 4 more bottles over there. But the thing about it is, these bottles right here, I've had these about 3 years, man.
Those are pre-COVID bottles.
Yep.
Pre-COVID.
When COVID hit, man, I just sat in this house, I just looking at the corner of the wall. So my wife said, well, you should do something. And then she thought I was going through a midlife crisis because I went and bought, well, first I bought my 86-inch TV. She was like, you don't need a TV that big. Well, it looks small now. I've been watching it too long. So now I need that 120.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
It is. It is a lot.
It's just going to cover the whole wall. That's it.
But what's the point?
Anybody got final words?
Look, go ahead and tell the truth. Your vision going, bro.
Yeah.
You live a big TV.
So maybe y'all go first. Jeffrey, look, you got anything?
Nah. Donald, final words?
All right now.
John?
Come back to me.
Man, look, if y'all thinking about getting married, what y'all need to do is sit down, and a lot of people ain't gonna like this. Test the waters first. They're gonna say, you shouldn't shack up. Yeah, you need to see what they look without they dating face on. It's the only way you need to know who you getting involved with. You can't go 2 years in and be like, I hate this person. Sit down and actually talk about everything. Don't leave nothing off the table. Your feelings, put them to the side. You actually figure this thing out. And your gender roles, nothing will ever be 50-50.
Teri?
I wholeheartedly agree with what Jonathan said. I personally don't agree with 50-50. I'd like to put it out there that I am not doing 50-50. Okay. I'm not gonna be just doing 50-50. That's just not gonna happen. I don't see how we would measure that. It's just not gonna happen. But I do think that people need to talk and have an understanding of what gender roles that they are going to play, and what they're open to if something changed down the line. Had if somebody's ends up not working or something. No, 50-50 does not exist.
No, it don't.
At all. And me personally, let me just go ahead and put it out there because I'm dancing around it. I personally cannot be with a man and split the bills down the middle like I'm living with my homegirl. I can't do that. I'm gonna be not attracted to you. That's just what it is. It's not gonna happen. But beyond that, I think that whatever it is, whatever y'all decide, it needs to be for y'all, and y'all have to have an understanding of that and be open to what changes may come up. Things happen in life. People, you might end up making more money, or this job might change to this, that, or the other. So you have to be open to what changes might come upon you and be versatile in that. But get with somebody that does what you like. Stop getting with people and wanting them to change into what you like. If she can't cook, don't
go.
Because she don't cook. She can't cook. She wasn't cooking when you met her. Don't get mad at him because he don't buy you flowers. He wasn't buying you flowers when you met him. So for me personally, I don't get with a person and try to get them to do the things that I like. I like to meet a person and it's like, oh, he does what I like. That's it.
All right. Don?
Hey, I'm gonna take it out.
When you come
Ready,
to
man?
marriage, we come to marriage.
Ready, Jeff?
No, I'm gonna get mine after now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, when it comes to marriage, you find somebody that got attributes that help better you. No one wants to marry a man or a woman that's a lid that will stop your growth. You want somebody that's a blanket that will cover you while you grow. My wife covered up a lot of stuff for me while I was able to grow into the man that I wanted to be. Find somebody that you share similar interests with. Because you're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have good days. Find somebody that you actually can rock with. You can actually talk to. Somebody you can be vulnerable with. It's a lot of things that's gonna attack your marriage, from left, right, outside, inside, family, friends. So you gotta have somebody that's gonna ride strong with you. We got all these different obstacles and hills and mountains to climb. You gotta be somebody that signed up for the ride. Sign up for that ride and willing to take that ride. Because it's gonna be a bumpy ride at the beginning. But the road gets smoother because you make it smoother. Your expectations is not gonna be nothing you expect at all. You're gonna go down a road that you ain't never been down before.
My thing is, marriage is work. So don't get into a marriage if you're not willing to put in the work. That's the thing too. Like, if you're not like, no, I'm not doing this or I'm not doing that. If that ain't agreed upon, don't agree upon it and then get into the marriage and then say, nope, I ain't doing that. Let it be known beforehand, because it's work. It's a lot of stuff. Me and him are opposites. He like one thing, I like another, but I use that time when he watching his kind of movie, the kind I don't like, I use that time to do something for myself. Because even though we're married, we still need our little time apart to be independent. So even though we don't agree on everything, we don't like the same kind of movies or even same kind of music. I do different stuff when he doing his thing, and he do different stuff when I'm doing mine.
Yeah, so you just got to get together, man. She got her little room, and I don't even invade her room. I don't even go in there. She be, hey, won't you come downstairs? Nope, that's yours. I don't want no parts of it. That's your little craft room. You go in there when you trying to get your head together. That's your zen. I don't go there, no. But when I go outside, don't you come out there.
I'm not coming.
Don't come.
Okay.
That's me.
Because don't nobody want to go in that garage.
No, I ain't got no garage. I'll be on the back porch.
Oh, look! I'm sorry. I had a flash. I'm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thing about it, I'm gonna end it with this: find somebody to love. Find somebody to love and that wants to love you. Find somebody to love, because it all boils down. Love is love, and I'm gonna tell you something. Love is not actually the key. It's good. It helps, but it's not the key. Somebody you want to grow with, somebody you want to help, somebody you want that wants to help you. We all fall short. We all need some growth.
Absolutely.
Who's gonna be there to help you with that growth? Who's gonna take that ride with you? Who's gonna stand beside you? Who's gonna be there when you fall short? We talked about 50-50. Ain't no such thing as 50-50. Because my thing about it is, my wife, sometimes she's 60, I'm 40. Sometimes she's 70, I'm 30. Sometimes I'm 80, she's 20. But one thing about our marriage, there's nothing, we don't discuss money. If I got it, you got it. If she got it, I got it. We never, in 28 years of being together, we never argued over money. Never. I would not let that be the foreplay or the 4 point of our marriage. I never argue over money. If I got $100 in my pocket and she need it, then what? I ain't got $100 in my pocket because she need it. Because money come. It's a revolving thing. Money come and go. Come and go. Come and go. What you arguing over for? If you die right now, you can't take it with you.
I've been hollering that. You cannot.
Listen, this is something funny. There's a lady. Her husband died. His last wish, he said, "You a Christian woman, right?" She said, "Yes." He said, "You will honor my last wish." She said, "I will." He said, "Okay, I want you to bury me with all my money." She went to the bank. She pulled all the millions of dollars out the bank. And she said, okay. So when the funeral, she had a box. Her girlfriend said, you stupid, putting all that money in the casket. She went up there, she put the box in the casket. And she came back, she sat next to her own girl. Her girlfriend said, you stupid. You put all the millions and millions of dollars in the casket for them to bury. They're going to dig that money and take that money. She said, I ain't put all that money in the casket like that. I wrote him a check. If he
can cash when he get to heaven.
Heck no.
Yeah, just love each other, man. That works out, man. Love is love.
And I would say, in my opinion, ask God about for wisdom when you meet that person. Because you can ask everybody else, but if you get to marriage, it's going to be you, God, and that person. So you need to start getting that communication going. Go to counseling and really air out what you both think. And even after counseling, we got to drink some water or some Jack, had on a real conversation. What does the day-to-day look like? Now, it's not going to be perfect because sometimes family's going to run their mouth and get in your business, and you might listen. Y'all might have arguments, but when y'all had them problems, be able to say you apologize and come back to the table to have a resolution compared to you have an argument and go talk with someone else, but you and the mate never came back and filed away that issue as closed. So you got a lot of open files that y'all didn't work on, but you worked with someone else and dealt with it, but not with each other. So y'all not getting those resolutions as Teri mentioned that y'all should get. And keep working at it. Hopefully y'all be able to do what you need to do.
And don't ask y'all you finished, even though you just want to know, are you finished?
See, look at you done.
He had to bring it back to it.
But don't tell nobody I let you talk. That's not going to end the argument at all. That's going to start
Look
World
at you,
War
Doug.
III.
I knew you was gonna get it. I knew you was gonna get it. And see, that's what I mean, the resolution. That we see how we work through it, we talk through it, we had others come in, we did it. Great show.
All right. Appreciate everybody. And yeah.
Thank y'all.